Hey, hey, what's happening, guys? We're in the live control room, as YouTube's calling it. Welcome to the live stream. I'm a year older. Howdy, Don. Spent the whole weekend doing almost absolutely nothing. I won't do that, Robert. I am so sorry. Mr. Willie, that's my woman. I'm live now. Howdy, Bryce. Doug, thank you, brother Doug. David, great to see you. Brian, great to see you. Everything I just said showed up here. There we go. Well, I won't do that either, but Robert, sorry. Why don't you just say hi like the rest of everybody else? Thank you very much, Bryce. It was a good birthday, very good birthday. My youngest daughter brought me a Dairy Queen ice cream cake made the way I like them. That's the wrong high, Robert. You're almost there. Try it again. So, how was everybody else's weekend? I want to hear about your guys' weekend. I had a good one. Howdy, Joe. What new projects are in store? We're going to go through the John Deere 420, and I also have a little KLX 110 that we're going to be tearing into. State fairs are a killer. Hello, Honorable Sean Varga. Hello, Robert. Howdy, Wild Bill. Yes, they are, but they are fun. I went to my state fair last weekend. Living and learning. Yeah, Willie, I'm telling you, those tank liners, I am very close to 10,000 subscribers, yes. 9,760 at last check. Getting really, really close. What other new projects are in store, Joe? Let me think. I have a guest room floor to put in at Miss Zippo's. I also have a guest bathroom to put the walls up in and do a few other things there. And we went out looking around today for ideas for my bathroom as well. My bathroom is dated in the 70s. Howdy, Roadrunner. Bosch 7 1/4 circular saw. It's honeydew projects. Yep, I hear you, Joe. I got a nice worm drive that I've just been itching to put to use. So we'll get to use that when we get busy at Miss Zippo's. And Miss Zippo should be here. If she's not already, she should be here shortly. Mike the Tractor Guy, howdy. I'm doing good. Had a good, nice, laid back weekend. And oh, good deal, David. Good deal. Hey, everybody, say hi to Miss Zippo. She's in the house. She's been busting tail to get everything done at her house. She just went home and been a cleaning fool and doing all kinds of stuff so she could make it for the live stream for you guys. Howdy, Ron. Ladies deserve respect. Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. I picked up, I'll let you guys know here on the live stream, I guess. I may as well. Miss Zippo has a, well, I can show you a picture. It's an older style, but it's very similar to the one I'll show you the picture of here. Let me see what size that is. I think it's a 40. Do you remember Miss Zippo? 41-inch, I think it is. Anyway, it's a Menards Master Force toolbox. And I'm making it look short, but there. She's got that, and I went and bought her a blue toolbox, uh, and bought this one off of her so that I have room for all of my tools, all of the machinist tools that came in. My chat just disappeared. There we go. Howdy, Roger. Welcome, welcome. Anybody that I didn't say hello to, I apologize. Hello, everybody. Um, so anyway, I've been getting that big toolbox from, and it's all green instead of being the kind of a gunmetal with green drawer strips. But that's going to help me take care of all the mechanics, all of the machinist tools, because I still, even with both my stack on toolboxes out there, don't have enough room for everything. The lathe is going to primarily take up the Kennedy box that Ozengay Simplicity was kind enough to give to me. That was his dad's or his granddad's. Was it your granddad's, Brian, or your dad's? And then my old Craftsman box has got all of my tools in it, mostly engine building stuff. That's what I got her. That's what I got her, Doug. The 5 drawer, the roller cart that's just like Big Red. That's what I got her. Oh, Mike, you're more than welcome. No problem at all. Grandpa's, okay. And I still have his name stickers on the box. But we're going to be doing that transition. I've got her box out in Clifford. I'll get it out to her house. We'll get it put together. 2 of us will put it together. We've put 2 grills together. Miss Lisa headed up putting my grill together, and then she and I put her grill together just a couple of weeks ago, I believe. But we're enjoying our weekends. We have our weeks full of work, and then we're enjoying our weekends. And back to Joe and projects that are going on. That's another project is I'm going through all my tools, getting all my duplicates and boxing those up to take to Miss Zippo so that she's got plenty of tools and won't be shy on those. We're also going to change out her CFL compact fluorescent lighting in the garage to LED lights so that she's got better lighting. And for all of her power tools that she already has that need battery chargers plugged in, we're going to get her a power strip, a long industrial power strip with 12 plugins on it. And to help get her back wall a lot more organized. It's kind of been ransacked and needs a little bit of Zippo's organizing prowess. So we're going to tear into that and take care of some of that. Do you guys, howdy Dave. Oh, Dave, it's great to see you. You guys like this later time? Last week was the first time I did the later time, and it did really, really well. I had better viewership than I have had in all of my past live streams. Is the 8:30 a good time for right now? Everybody say hi to Dave. Dave has been a devoted, howdy Glenn, been a devoted viewer and commenter for, well, that I remember, Dave, 2-3 years, maybe a little bit longer. I'll tell you what, Brian, you've done a real good job on getting your stuff situated and organized. You've come a long way. You like this time for you, Brother Doug? Okay. Where's Mama Sweener? She right there with you? Seven there, so good time. Good, Ron. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Dave's helped me out, and I've helped Dave out, and that's what I love about my channel is a lot of you guys comment and help me out. Like Willie Cook, he's in here hiding, lurking in the balance, and even David Fisher, when we have an opportunity to talk, um, is educating me a lot more on the small frames with some different things that I wasn't aware of. So, oh, she went to Walmart. Okay, Doug. Well, when she gets back, you can tell her I said hello and I love her. Anyone see the news about the 45 cars that floated away yesterday here in New Jersey? Oh, no. Whereabouts in Jersey, Roger? I spent my formidable high school years in Maple Shade, New Jersey. That's where I graduated high school. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of rain here too. Miss Lisa more than me, but yeah, quite a bit. Thank you, Doug. Oh, it is on YouTube? Okay. Little Falls. All right. I understand that, Mike. Believe me, I understand that. All of my tractors right now, tractors and motorcycles are out in the garage, and it's keeping Clifford out in the elements, and I don't like it. I don't know what the name of it would be, Robert. Sugary egg delicacy, dessert. I do know of one delicacy that I actually really enjoyed when I was in the Philippines. That's balut. Really, really good. Oh, at the dealership he used to work at. So they were all new cars. Ouch. I hope insurance will pay for it. Possibility, that's right. We got a 50-50 shot every day, don't we, Willie? There's two jobs, and I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on live stream. There's two jobs that you can have, lie through your teeth, and keep your job, and that is a politician and a weatherman. Dodge and Jeep, Dodge and Jeep. Isn't that the truth, Dave? And I'm not getting political. Just that's just how it is. And now I've got quite a few of you in here. I want to show you guys what Miss Zippo got me, and I just elated. Okay, I don't know if you guys know. Back in it was either the late '80s or I believe it was the early '90s. Rather, Zippo acquired case knives, and this is a little knife that stays in my little toolbox, which is right over here, my snap-on toolbox, that I use just to open letters with and clean my fingernails with and stuff like that. And it's always been in there. And I was helping her look through some knives to let her know what she had. And there was one in there that I thought, oh, that's a really pretty knife. I'd like to have that someday if you ever decided that you wanted to get rid of it. Well, she bless her heart, decided to go ahead and give it to me. And it's also a case, but it's in blue bone. Really, really beautiful. It's a little bit bigger than the one that I have been using for a few years, but the blue one is now replacing that one. And then she found what she believes was her grandfather's fly fishing reel. It's a Shakespeare. And it's an automatic reel. It's an auto winding. I do. They're out in the shop, Doug. Give me just a minute and I'll catch up on the comments here. But I don't know if you guys can see how beautiful an emerald green this is. But it's a fly fishing reel and it's an auto winding, so there is no wind up handle on it. It is auto winding and it has never been used. Isn't that just gorgeous? And it even has all the original line in it. And we dated it, Miss Lisa. Do you remember what the date was? I remember we looked it up. Was it 1959 or 49? 49, 1949, 1950. So it's got some age. It even came in the original box. And you guys know that I like my antiques and stuff like that. So it's just gorgeous. Put the reel in a cabinet with my Zippo lighters. It's too thick to fit in there, but I am going to figure out a way. What I may do is use the Zippo pen display case that, yeah, it was 1949, 1950, I think is what the patent on the boxes said. So in that range. I'm going to go scroll back up on the comments here in just a second. And then Miss Zippo also got me a safety bell for Smokey, a Guardian bell. Doug, don't worry about that. You sent me a sticker, I will send you stickers. Don't worry about it. Okay. Reel for handicapped one-arm users. That'd be my guess, Willie. It's got just a little release. You push the release and it self-winds. It's pretty neat. Fly fishing reel. It's got some script on there that just tells you what the model is. And it's called a True Art Automatic. Pretty neat. Really, really gorgeous. I've been oogling over it ever since. I probably had it out for 45 minutes to an hour when she gave it to me. It's just beautiful. But she gave me Guardian Bell also for Smokey. And I got the running boards on. She got to ride it today, ride on there today with the running boards, and she decided she likes the running boards really well. And something else on this flash stick, I'm going to get to what you guys are, your comments here in just a second. On this flash stick, I fought and fought and fought for the last, on the 10th, the 11th, and today to get videos that I shot on my birthday on Friday. I had almost 30 minutes worth of video that all of the programs that I've got to convert and edit and export and get to YouTube all failed because of one setting that I had on my GoPro was changed. I'm going to keep fighting it. I really want that video to go up. It gives you an update on the 420 John Deere that I've got coming up, and also on a little KLX 110 and shop stuff in general, just like the the sonic cleaner and the first run on the sonic cleaner. So I'm gonna scroll up in the comments here so I can get caught up. Hang on just a minute. Lish Flan. Okay, don't eat. Dries can be here in Illinois. I don't know how that happens, Mobes. How do you stay dry and then we get this inundated with rain? Miss Lisa has gotten probably 2-3 times the rain at her house, just a few miles north of me, than I've gotten here. I mean, a lot more rain. All right, let's see. Checks in the mail. I still love you in the morning. I'm with the federal government and I'm here to help. That's funny. Robert Redka. I'm rich, I'm large, I'm always hard. It's in charge, Robert. I'm rich, I'm large, I'm always in charge. Okay, Case and Uncle Henry knives from a couple decades ago prior. Fantastic. Case is still USA made, Joe. Uncle Henry and Schrade are no longer, sadly. But I love the USA made Uncle Henry's and Schrade knives. I love those kind of knives. I have a large collection of those too. Go figure. Yeah, I've got quite a few Case knives myself, and I really, really like them. Put the reel in the cabinet with my Zippo lighters. I covered that. Uh-oh, everything just skipped. Hang on. Reel for handicap on our users. Yeah, I commented. How much for them stickers? I commented. Oh, before I keep getting an eye on the email birthday present headed your way soon, although admittedly not as complex as last year. All right, Bryce, thank you very, very much. I'm looking very forward to it. William Seltzer, hello. Welcome, welcome. You had over 2 inches today. Oh, yeah. Lisa and I saw what headed your way. We were looking on our phones at the rain that missed us and hit you. Lisa, you're going to have to look up the lesh flan. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but if I know Robert well enough, it is probably not something that either one of us wants to eat. And I think I talked to you, Miss Lisa, about balut one time. That's a partially fermented or partially incubated chicken egg. Went 4 weeks without need a bit and mow. It's very dry here. Money every day. Needing. Yeah, Dave. We've been. Sounds like a dessert. Okay. So, Robert, you checked with the missus and she said that's what it's called. Flan. Yeah, flan sounds like a. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's nice. Dave, yeah, we've not missed any mowing time. Our grass has not dried up yet. It's slowed down just a little bit. Well, I didn't want to be rude and research a recipe. Oh, on the baby. I knew that's what that was for. Southeast Michigan. That's crazy. We've had this band of rain that's just been coming and it's going literally just, I mean, just north of me. And it, like I said, Lisa, you're 18 miles north roughly in that ballpark. And John, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are the tractors doing? You guys might, those of you who are in here that haven't been in for a while, Sean is the owner of the 7118 Simplicity that I did the Vanguard engine swap in. You're at 452 subs, doing a 5 sub giveaway coming up. It takes time, Doug. It takes awesome. That's great to hear, Sean. Doug, it takes time. Believe me, I've been at it. It'll be 11 years come October. 11 years to reach 10,000 subscribers. And I've not reached 10,000 subscribers yet. I'm scratching at its back door. But you got to realize and look at your demographics, Doug. Go look at your analytics. On your analytics, it's going to show you, if you look at the beta will show you what percentage of your viewers are subscribed. And it's almost maddening when you look at that and you realize my channel's got 5.5 million views with less than 10,000 subscribers. That's because only about 15 to 18% of my viewers are subscribed. That's it. 15 to 18%. The rest just don't have the energy to push that subscribe button. Thank you, David. Yeah, guys, go sub Doug. He does live streams all the time. He's a good proud sub. End of story. Thank you, Bryce. And I've had subscribers that I've had for. Oh, you did, Mobes? Yeah. And Bruce is a great guy. Bruce has not been at it quite as long as I have. And he surpassed me a number of years ago. Our styles are different, and that's normal. That's normal. Yeah, thank you, Dave. Guys, hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. And my numbers are bouncing up and down and up and down as far as how many people are in, how many people are out. I don't know if people are getting booted and are having to come back in. Oh, she's sending me what that is. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Lesh flan. Yeah, Robert, I have had that. I've had a Oriental version of it. Thanks, Bob Hop. Appreciate it. And I'm glad you do, Donald. Howdy, Joe. Sangster. Hello, Joe. Bruce supports Coors Beer. I didn't know that. I'll have to talk to him about that. supports Coors beer. Oh, I have something else Miss Zippo gave me. I forgot. And no, it wasn't full when I got it, but it is Sugarland's Shine, butterscotch gold moonshine from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it just smells like a butterscotch, Lifesavers butterscotch. You guys have never ever seen me drink. Oh, but it just smells so good. Oh, he always wears a Coors shirt. Gotcha. All right. Do we have, while we're in here in the chat, does anybody have any? Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Doug. Oh, how many lighters do I think I ever acquired in a single day? That day was not that long ago, and it was, howdy, Nick. Howdy, Russ. Russ, I have not used it yet. I filled it up on Friday and started fighting with my GoPro and had issues and wasn't able to upload the video. It is filled up. I'm going to use it in the, I'm going to use it tomorrow and shoot a video on my results on the first solution. I've got a bunch of different solutions that people have suggested that I'm going to attempt, that I'm going to do like a project farm video type thing on. How many lighters do I think I've acquired in a single day? In a single day, I was turned on to a rummage sale, and the gent had, or the lady rather, had a rather large collection of quite rare Zippo lighters and other lighters. Yeah, I got older on Friday, a year older. Give me just a second there, Joe, and I will give you an answer. I need to quit looking over here so I can stay on topic. Lighters. Uh, it, Sometimes it's not the quantity, but it's the quality. And the best quality score I got was at that rummage sale, that yard sale, rummage sale, garage sale, yard sale, whatever you want to call it. The quality was outstanding at that sale. And I picked up 5 lighters. Undisclosed amount, but I picked up 5 lighters. The most lighters I've ever picked up in one shot was from a smoke shop that was going out of business, and I got the 98 lighter display as well as a boatload of lighters in that display. The number escapes me, but it was north of 2 dozen. And thank you very much for that too, Donald. I appreciate it. Okay. How is the Goldwing? Smoky is awesome. Had a little hiccup. I sucked some junk into one of the carburetors and it was missing. So I cleaned the carburetors out. Thought I had it cleaned out and cleared out just fine. When Miss Zippo and I took off this morning to go for breakfast, it hiccuped for what, Miss Zippo? Maybe 30 seconds, and then it cleared up, and then it was fine the rest of the day. So beyond that, it has been steadfast. We've been putting mile after mile on it and just having a blast. Today we just rode around, did absolutely nothing, just put miles on it and stopped at different places. We had a good time. Had a good time. And I'm not trading it in for a vintage Cadillac. Don't listen listen to Robert. He's not on Russ, I appreciate that more than you know. And I will keep posting. I will keep posting. West Coast checking in, Larry. Got a West Coaster. Can't kill me, brother. Howdy. Great to see you. Yes, Bryce. The better ones are unfired advertising types. Look up Barcroft. Look up Barcroft. Specifically, The ones that I typically pick up are the Barcroft number 4s. Look up Barcroft, and it's made by Zippo. It's a table lighter. Look them up. Look them up. Look them up. They are neat. But that was one of what I picked up. Now you've got the Barcroft, and then you have what's called the Zippo Handy Light. That's a Zippo Handy Light. Has its own base. And these are getting harder to find too. Then there's the Lady Bradford. There's a number of different types of Zippo table lighters available. Yeah, maybe a mile or two, and then it cleared up, right? Yep. Mr. Bear in 1967. Hello, sir. Onan B43G engines. No, but I have two Onans on the property that I will be going through. As far as getting parts, can't kill me. Good luck. Onan's out of business. Best thing to do is to do an engine swap if you have anything major wrong with it. Give me just a second to catch up. It is one of the silly metrics that I was talking about in a way, Bryce, in the email. Your better lighters are obviously your vintage lighters that are in the original package, unfired. And you can always tell a fired lighter from an unfired. They're always going to have a gray haze inside them if they're unfired and the flint was never removed, because the flint turns to powder. And when the flint turns to powder, you're going to get a gray haze inside of the lighter, but you'll be able to look at the wick, and the wick will be absolutely stark white. There will be no black inside. The cap is just a brand spanking new lighter. 2 likes and 18 watching. I got 14 likes and 17 watching. All right, let me catch up. Your viddy buddy keeps locking up for you. I'm sorry, Robert. Bryce, can you put your website in the chat if okay with Zippo? Doug and Bryce, you both can email me if it's okay to put you two together. I will exchange the emails for you, or right there. Oh, okay. Miller 225 Thunderbolt stick welder. I've used a bunch of the old copper wound tombstone welders, and they're great. I've even seen them converted to run AC/DC using an added inverter. Yeah, the Barrett Smythes were really neat. I still have an original Barrett Smythe, the Blue Whale, unopened, unstruck. I Save Tractors will be doing a Power Max restoration soon. That'll be neat, Willie. I like those Power Maxes. That'd be great on my property if I had a 6-foot deck to go with it. 23 horse Vanguard that I think is leaking oil and burning. It has around 950 hours on it. Is there a vet somewhere? A vet? Help me, Bob Hop. Help me help you. How's the enamel in that lighter, Glenn? Is all the enamel still there? That's another big identifier to condition and value. Also popularity. And the good Nick from the former Soviet Union. Good Nick from the former Soviet Union. Mr. Barron, are you the one that sent me the license plate via the channels to Mike? I missed something. No, Miss Lisa does not smoke. I do. Cummins is Onan, but I got the Onan, well, with the Dell I did with the JD37. Oh, a deal that you did with the JD317. Okay. The 420 that I have has the horizontal shaft Onan 20 horse. I assume it's similar. Bob Hop, again, help me help you. Need to know a little bit more about what you need. Miss Lisa, who are you talking? Oh, Robert. Oh, okay. Miss Lisa's been a very good influence on me when it comes to the smoking. I used to smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day. 4. Uh, I am down to, what is it, roughly 1 an hour while I'm awake in that realm. So I have cut down a whole lot. So it's less than a pack a day for me now. And I feel a lot better too. The guy that's got it from said didn't have any PSI. Well, if it's got broken connecting rods, can't kill me, then it's not going to have any compression. Um, they are not overhead valves. So you either have a broken, Mr. Barron, that's fantastic. Thank you very, very much for that plate. Can you explain the paper that it was wrapped in? Were those singles ads? Ms. Zippo and I, at first, when I looked at it, I thought, I'm sorry to go off subject here. I thought that those ads, I thought it was obituaries, and then I saw all these elixirs on there, and I thought, well, maybe these are singles ads. But can you shed some light on the paper that they were wrapped in? Because Mike sent it to me. He didn't open it. He just boxed it again and sent it to me. Back to Can't Kill Me. Uh, they're flathead engines. So if there's no compression, chances are better that you have broken connecting rods or a sheared flywheel key than it being a valve problem. The chance that a cam that has gone out and is keeping you from having compression, unless a valve has stuck in the open position. So, easiest way to check that, hold your hand over the carburetor, see if it feels like it's sucking air in, and then also hold your hand over the exhaust and see if it feels like it's trying to blow air out. Um, Between doing those two things, you can usually determine if you have either a stuck intake valve or a stuck exhaust valve. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit more here. Give me just a second here, guys. Mike the Tractor Guy has a real nice Zippo lighter with John Deere on it. To this day, I still recall the sound of my dad's Zippo lighter, man. Yep, they're very distinct, very distinct. Scrolling down, hang on, guys. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Bryce, you'll get there, buddy. All right, Larry Lancaster, B10 is still askew, tilting to starboard. Oh, yeah, Larry. Yeah, I don't have, you must have hit it hard, but I need to see some pictures along both sides to see what it is that caused everything to twist. There you go, Doug. Vitamin ad section from the newspaper. Okay, vitamin ad section from the newspaper. So all of the people that are on there is that testament to the elixir vitamin bottles that were all over the. I kept that paper. I'm not getting rid of that paper. To me, the paper's as awesome as the plate is. So that was neat. That was neat. Doug Bryce is a great kid. Great, great kid. I can't speak highly enough about him. And he's smart as a whip. When he was in high school, him and the shop class made a car. He'd have to tell you more about it. It's a really, really neat story. Really neat story. In fact, there's even video about that story. So if if you want to talk to Bryce about it and have him share that story with you, it's fantastic. And he can send you links to the videos so that you can see that whole thing. His 15 minutes of fame, I guess you'd call it, right? Something like that. Robert, smoked in the Philippines. Oh yeah, I know. Lord, I remember you go out there in the Philippines, and well, if you were spending $1 a pack, you were there after I was there, because I could get a carton for $5. That was in 87, 87 and 88. So can't kill me. Yeah, just do some checks. Make sure your valves are opening and closing. You may be able to pull the spark plug and shine a flashlight in and actually see if the valves are operating. If they're not, don't pop the heads off till you absolutely have to. If the valves are not, if they're stuck open and you can visually see that they're not opening and closing through the spark plug hole, then pop the heads off. And I have a video, an older video on getting the valves unstuck. We've been at it for 41 minutes, folks. It's 12 minutes after 9. I'm going to give it about another 3.5 minutes. We'll call it at 45 minutes tonight. Brody, you made it, buddy. How are you? Mr. Barron, bogus testimonials from snake oil salesmen. They are comical. That's kind of what, that's when I saw all the different types of bottles and everything. Of course, I couldn't read a word of what was written on there, but it just looked like just different types of elixirs, like going back to the 1800s when the wagons would come across with, magic snake oils. But we do that here too. Mr. Barron, I really can't thank you enough. That had to set you back a little bit to send that all the way back here to the States. It's prominently placed up on the wall. I don't know if you saw that video, but it's out in the shop. And I love it. I think it's great. Live long and prosper. Bye. Robert, be safe. Take care. I'm not out of here for another 2.5 minutes. Gee, Zip, thank you. I can't say enough. I should say it while I help the card. The other guys really were the ones that pulled it off for me. Yeah, but Bryce, it's a super, super neat story. It's fantastic. It's great how, everybody pulled together, you included, to make it happen. Bonafide bottle of snake oil. Where did I see a bonafide bottle of snake oil at? Oh, no, no, no. That was a caterpillar at the bottom of a tequila bottle. Birthday present headed your way. Bryce, brother, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Looking forward to it. Mild Bull, thank you very, very much for stopping in. I did, Bryce. Commented quickly on it a little bit ago. Thank you very, very much. William, do I have any gas tanks for 64 landlord that I want to sell? That's the operative word there, is want to sell. They are becoming like hen's teeth because they are so prone to rusting out, and also battery acid coming down and rusting the sides of the tanks out, that the two that I have in my possession be really hard to pry them from my hands. Thank you very much, Mobies. Wild Bill, Willie, William, best thing that I can say is do what you can to solder your tank together. Put it back in one piece. If it's got too many pinholes, there's nobody out there that has remanufactured the tanks. The B1, Mike, that is nearly impossible to come by. It's a tiny little badge, tiny little black and white badge, and it's just a sticker. Very hard to come by. No, I do not have one. Your best bet will, and William, if you can't get it repaired, do email me at zippovarga@gmail.com. We can talk a little more in depth in private about those tanks, and maybe it may be able to help you in some other form or fashion. So what Donald said there is that the price must be right because those tanks are so hard to come by in good original condition now. Let's see. But Mike, David, yes, we'll see you next week. Mike, the B1 grill emblem. Check with Click It and Stick It. See if Corey or Doug or Corey or Nathan, either one are remaking the sticker. If so, it's just a piece of plate steel and one bolt silver soldered to the back of it for you to mount it on the grill. Thank you, William. Everybody, one similar, Mike, email me. I'll see what I can do. Sean, thank you for stopping in, brother. I truly appreciate it. It's always great to hear that everything is still running good. I'm a minute past when I said I was going to close her out. I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I had a very good time. Rhodey, sorry that it was a short viewed one for you. I got on at 8:30. Sometimes it's not possible for us to climb in. Dave, thank you very, very much for coming in. God bless you also. Kyle, everyone. Yes. Good night, all. We will see you next Sunday at 8:30 p.m. And Terry makes it.